Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are doing an emergency stream right now. We did a stream last night, actually. Less than 12 hours ago, we did a stream. I came on here and I told you, and you could go watch it. I said going into the weekend with low volume, given the geopolitical events that's happening, and given the rumors of this attack being more real now, because this attack was being talked about since January 1st. And now, after almost 2 months, the missiles have been dropped. So we're going to do a quick little update here and take a look at that, folks. We drew this yesterday in our live. And I said this is going to be a very, very important psychological level for XRP. And would you take a look at that? That is absolutely insanity. And I want to just show you guys. I actually want to just show you guys, where is it? This is now. Let's go over here. Yeah, that was the monthly right there. And it came right back down, and it's still holding it. It's still holding it very strong. Let's tell. Last night, we opened a quick little Bitcoin position. However, it looks like I was not able to sell the bottom at. It came down to 62,000. So we did 100% within the last 12 hours with this Bitcoin trade. We put a quick little short. And we are now ready to see what happens with XRP. Oh, something definitely is brewing. Remember, when there's something going on, always look the other way. So whatever is happening right now within this whole Iran and U.S., there's something much, much bigger happening behind the scenes. I mean, don't forget the infrastructure that is being planted right now as we speak. And that's probably the biggest part of it, aspect of it. Because a lot of people like to talk about war, but a lot of people never talk about currency wars or, economical wars. And we are going through an economical war, in my opinion, right now. And it's also having, the geopolitical side effects of it. Will there be a black swan event? Absolutely. I mean, the Epstein documents, we could say, was a black swan event. This, more so, the saddest part is it's all coordinated and narratives behind it. So, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get the algorithm going. Let's get this on other people's screens that are on the interwebs looking for why is the markets dumping. I mean, I'm sure you don't need to go to MIT to figure out why the markets are dumping. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go over this incident of company. Not Abu Dhabi. Okay, let's see. It looks like Dubai is even getting missiles. So I don't know if that's supposed to be accurate. Or I'm just trying to get this out here. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, right here. I wanted to listen to this. I didn't fully listen to this yet. Let's see what Trump says here.
Major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel. In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years. as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels in international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror, and we're not going to put up with it any longer. From Lebanon to Yemen and...
All right. That's great. Great storytelling, Trump. Great storytelling. So the lowest Bitcoin came was 62,000. And it looks like it's going to attempt another little... Wow. I entered right here. And the timing of that was incredible. My goodness. If you guys are ready for the generational bottoms, remember what I said. If you're getting ready to scale in position, you got to be wired to the charts, because now it has started. Now is the time we are going to see turbulence in the market. And the moment this thing flips and goes the other way, it is game over and there is no looking back. Because geopolitical events and world narratives can only, move the price for so long until real economic activity and value that's coming on chain is going to dwarf any of that stuff. Yeah, Joe, I really hope you're able to fill those orders. And that's the other thing that I will tell you guys, avoid doing. If you want to risk it, go for it. But, let's say, for example, you come into this ecosystem. You have $5,000. You put $5,000 into XRP when it's at $2.30, for example. Okay? And you sell that XRP at $2.40, for example. And then you profit a little bit. But now you are certain that the markets are going to come back down. And I'm just using this as an example. Then you sell. Now you are completely out of crypto. And now you're waiting for the price of XRP to come down to $1 because you think it's going to come down to $1. However, it never comes down to $1. It comes down to $1.30. You still kind of keep waiting. You don't buy. And all of a sudden, the markets reverse on you. And that's all she wrote. So the moral of that story that I just told you is these little 20-cent or even $1.40 moves in accumulating XRP right now, in my opinion, is not worth it given the upside. Because when XRP is trading at $30, $40, you're not going to care if you bought XRP at like a 50-cent discount or a $1 discount. It's not really going to matter at all, actually, because we did the math on this as well. And maybe we'll do another video about, selling high, buying down. And you got to consider taxes. There's a lot of things you got to consider also when you're selling. There is long-term holding, short-term holding, capital gains. Like there's a lot of stuff that people don't really account for. They just sell and buy. But just DCA. Just DCA, because you're just giving yourself more of a headache, kind of. You're sidelined and now you're anticipating to get back into the market. But let's take a look at this. So we opened this Bitcoin trade last night. It is currently up almost 100%. We got in, give or take, right here, right before it dumped, which is absolutely insane. So I think Bitcoin is going to test the 62 level, the 60 level, $1,000 again. In my opinion, we are a couple nuclear, let me not use that word. We are in the midst of a couple more vicious attacks, in my opinion, that is going to really shake up this market. So get ready. That's all I got to say. Get ready. And for this to be done by the end of February, the last day of February, I'm pretty sure Trump kidnapped the Venezuelan president. It was like the first day of, I don't know the date, but I remember it was like the beginning of the month. So there's a little pattern going on here. I bought at 48 cents. Maybe I should have sold some at 350. We could all say that. But I like to use the word kidnapped. Because he literally went in there, kidnapped him, and left. I bought at 48 cents. Maybe I should have sold some at 350. It's nothing to be upset about. That's all I got to say. Like I said, it's not really going to just keep your eye on the prize. keep your eye on, again, remember what I talked about taxes as well when you do that. 6 a.m. here, got to work in 1 hour. Let's go, Chipper. Well, it's going to be a pretty exciting work day in regards to market updates. Keep checking it. And the other thing about crypto, and like everyone just kind of accumulating heavily right now is, our dollar is not going to get nowhere near to what we're getting and what we're able to get right now for these prices. My goodness. Folks, if you guys are not getting ready for these generational bottoms, we are utilizing 2-bit here, and the link is in the description down below, and there's deposit bonuses. Get ready for these generational bottoms. Everybody, and I know if you guys have been trading, you guys have been ready. But goddamn, look at this thing come down. As soon as I make, give or take 200% or 100%, I'm out of here. What's the word I'm looking for? My verbatim, pretty much, for myself now is, as soon as I make 100% profit, I just cash out. Because I find myself, even when I'm in 100% profit, I wait for 200%. I wait for 300%, and that's greedy. And that is something that, again, I'm still trying to learn, because I've had trades, and you guys have seen me have trades that we have had about like 4,000%, 1,000% returns. And it's all live streamed in the last little past bull market. So we're going to witness those again. What's your take on World Liberty Financial? The Trump family members own it. Just feels like we will end up doing something because of the family. I 100% am bullish on that. I only trade it. I don't own it. Trading means obviously I'm going to be placing longs on a lot more coins this weekend. Let's see how long this little event lasts between Iran and US, but we are going to be going in here. But I don't think it's going to be bankruptcy. I think Trump and the family, they have entered this ecosystem again in terms of president becoming Donald Trump becoming the president again and having this authority. They have entered at such a crucial moment where they know the value of a stablecoin. They know that stablecoins are here to stay. They know blockchain is here to stay. They know these are going to be the new banks of the world. So they are pretty much positioning themselves at ground zero of this industry. Just think about that, right? These guys, I don't think it's going to go bankruptcy at any time soon. I would 100% don't recommend going in like putting hundreds or tens and thousands of dollars into it. I would just trade it. But I'm bullish on them. I think they will do. I think they're just too big to fail. Oh, I can't even say that because look at FTX. But I personally think they have, again, my opinion, blank checks, right? We're talking about the Trump family. And their valuation right now is actually not the highest, and in my opinion, still has a lot of room to grow. So we're still at ground zero. Yeah, I mean, XRP right now is at a crazy price. Crazy price. We got to come in here and defend this in a moment. What's our liquidation price here? At 94 cents. What's going to happen is I'm probably going to rotate all the profits from this trade into the XRP trade, but let's see how low XRP wants to come back down. $1.27. This is a very, very important psychological level here. And folks, we're going to wrap this up. How long have I been streaming for? 15 minutes. It is 7:01 a.m. here. Good morning, wherever you guys are. Good evening, good afternoon. Same thing. Good night if you guys are going to sleep.
Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts.
They want to talk about bloods and guts while Epstein is literally drinking bloods and guts. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, it's been happening for years, Hussein. It's been happening for years. I agree. I agree. Oh, really? I thought Iran and US. I mean Iran and Israel. I mean I apologize. It's early. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I thought it was Iran and Israel that actually went in here.
And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than...
Wait, what? I thought that was fuck. Who cares? Who cares? They remember these guys do this on purpose. They like watching this stuff. And you're probably wondering, these guys, listen, I can't give you exact names, but you know there's a group of guys that literally do these things. They create these wars. They create these narratives.
And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal, something like the world has never seen before. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested. It has always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration.
And I'll tell you right now, I really cannot, and nobody get offended by this because I just haven't done enough research on it. I've heard about it, talked about it all the time, you know, when people talk about, you know, free Palestine and stuff like that. But yeah, like I'm not the smartest when it comes to all the subjects. I know a little bit of research, I'll figure it out. But I don't know like the full detail roots of the whole, you know, free Palestine and Israel and all that stuff is. I'm not here to take any sides. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong, but I know there is a power grab from the other side in terms of Israel when it comes to what's happening. So, but again, folks, these guys are all in this together. That's the craziest part. Like, it may seem like they're enemies and stuff, but behind the scenes, there's like the top commanders that are really, they're like, okay, we'll do this. You guys do that. You guys handle this. We'll do that. Gotcha. Okay, cool. But everybody should be extremely excited right now. These days are going to come and go. Okay, these days, these low days, the portfolios that are low, these are the times. These are the best moments in crypto. These are the moments that we're going to enjoy the most. Okay? These are the best parts of crypto. I want you guys to understand that. When the markets are doing this, when the markets are dumping, when you have an opportunity to accumulate, when you're having an opportunity to create generational bottoms and entries at these levels, it's going to be a gift given where we are, like, for example, a year from now. Like, this is not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen, that every single thing that's happening in the world right now is colliding with the implementation of the new financial system. Remember, the financial system makes the money go around. Like, there is so much financial activity that's going on behind the scenes that is funding this war, right? People are doing this not just for power and status, but they're also doing this for money. Money and goods. And that's what we're at. That's what's at play right now. Money and goods and status. But folks, we're gonna wrap this video up here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because this is the dump that we have always been talking about here in regards to the geopolitical events that will have an effect on these markets. And it looks like Trump announced it, give or take, less than 8 hours ago, was it? 4 hours ago, Trump announced this. So,
short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
Major combat operations in Iran. So let's see how long that major combat operations last. So we will go ahead and deuces. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will try to see if we could get a video up here today. But I'm going to be away from the computer for a little bit. So I will try to keep I'll try my best to keep you guys updated here. But I think we all need to listen to one thing. And listen, just listen to this. Take it easy. Have a great day. Don't worry about the markets, okay? Don't worry about the markets. We're all in this together. It's going to get so much better. It's going to get so much better. The only thing you're going to read about in the future is like, looking at these prices and like, damn, I wish I could have bought more. I could have bought more. The new music video is not going to be ready yet. Yeah, it's not ready yet. I want to play it real bad, but I can't. But I will listen to it, though, after I get off stream. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and hit it.
My family thinks less of me because I told them to buy XRP. And all my friends quit texting me cause all I talk about's the XCC. When the price rose, it was just like ecstasy, but then it crashed so unexpectedly, and no one's standing next to me, cause I still tell them to buy XRP. Put all my faith in Brad Garland house, and now I do not have a house. Still figuring the riddles out, and no one knows what I'm talking about, but I still buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XRP. I guess that's just how it goes. Agendas nobody knows, and it's like the things that happen are all part of a show. You either see it or don't. You either will or you won't. But when the price is really low, I fucking back up the boat, and I'ma buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P. They call me bag holder number one. While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son. My therapist says let it go, man. I said no, it's all part of the plan. And when the flipping turns the page, I'll be laughing from my yacht's range. Cause every time they say it's dead, I load my fucking wallet up instead.